Hey there, Houston. Meteorologist Erica Lopez here with another Facebook update. Also, Twitter. We're on all the platforms giving you guys an update on two active severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect. One, it's going to expire in about 30 minutes. This is the latest one that's been issued by the National Weather Service. Notice cities that are included in it do include Porter Heights. Another active severe thunderstorm warning. It's a little confusing here, but there are two active warnings. This one in particular is in effect until 2:45 p.m. Cities included in that: Spring, Harmony. So basically these storms are training in the same area. Strong to severe storms are a possibility throughout this afternoon. And I want to mention the threat for some quarter-size hail to up to 1-inch size hail is possible throughout this afternoon along 59 from Cleveland down to Roman Forest. You are in this severe thunderstorm warning, and then we're talking gusts of up to 65 miles an hour that are possible embedded within this severe thunderstorm. Okay, so we've already had reports of a wall cloud, a possible tornado out in the Humble area. A little bit of rotation is possible with these storms, and they have the history of producing rotation, although we did not have an active warning. Heavy rain is likely with these storms also, which is why we also have some flash flooding concerns that are in place. So we've already seen in areas, isolated areas, up to 5 inches of rain, and expecting anywhere from 2 to 4 inches additionally on top of what we've already seen. So reports of water rescues have been ongoing in some areas. Hey, want to put on velocity, and what velocity shows us is if we have any rotation within the storm. So what velocity shows are winds. We take a look at wind shear as meteorologists. That's change of winds with height. All right, this is showing us where the winds are with radar right now. Whenever we see green shaded colors, you see this green embedded within red, that is winds going towards the radar. And then we have winds going away from the radar. So could see a little bit of rotation right here. No active tornado warning in place, but intersecting around 290. This is associated with an active severe thunderstorm warning. If you are just west of Moss Hill, as of right now, this is east of Midline. We do have a little bit of rotation that I'm spotting right now in velocity. I think this is my main concern right here, and then very strong winds out in the Porter Heights area as well. So keep in mind that's closer to the radar. So as of right now, this is probably my main concern. We have, again, already seen some reports of a wall cloud around this area with these embedded storms. So something else that's of concern with these storms, lots of lightning. I put on our lightning tracker. Notice we have, I would say, 30 lightning strikes within the last 30 minutes or so. So again, multiply that as the storm continues to just train on the same area, has lots of energy on top of that, producing rainfall rates of up to 3 inches by the hour. So again, if you're just tuning in, I'm meteorologist Erica Lopez. I am the newest meteorologist for the KHOU weather team, talking about the storms that are ongoing this evening. They are mainly active north of downtown Houston and south of downtown Houston, and I'm walking back and forth from the camera because I'm manning the radar also here in the weather center. So here's the big picture that has been ongoing. If you're in downtown Houston and you're wondering what's going on, what's the big fuss about, well, we have had ongoing heavy storms again south of downtown and north of downtown. These storms are not going anywhere. They're just sitting in the same area, and that causes huge issues when we're talking rainfall rates of up to 3 inches by the hour. Imagine that just falling in the same place. The grounds are already so saturated, the water has nowhere to run, and that is why we are now talking about flash flooding concerns. So an active flash flood warning in effect just north of Houston, just south of Houston. Looks like previously we did have a flash flood warning south of Houston that has since expired. This is an aerial flood advisory until 3:15. Okay, so let's take a look at what else is going on radar as of right now. Even though Brazos Bend, the flash flood warning has expired around your area, these storms are just dumping lots of rain in the same region, so I wouldn't be surprised if they reissue, that is the National Weather Service reissue a flash flood warning in this area. So just a heads up, if you are about to leave work in the next couple of hours, we're likely to see lots of flooded roadways. We're likely to see ponding on roads, and then maybe some I would say several, as a matter of fact, low water crossings that will be closed, especially if you're someone who commutes along 59 and then north of Houston in our north and western parts of our viewing area, north and eastern parts of our viewing area. So 2 active severe thunderstorm warnings. One is in effect until 2:45 p.m. That severe thunderstorm warning, actually the one that's active until 3 p.m. This could definitely bring some hail. If you are located around the Kingwood area, it's moving at about 25 miles an hour northeast. Gusts of up to 60 miles an hour are possible with this. This could be damaging enough to cause some issues with roofs, sidings, and also trees. Cities that are included in that: Humboldt, Cleveland, Kingwood, Splendora, also Forest, Wood Branch, Plum Grove, Porter Heights. If you're tuning in from the Lake Houston area, Porter and New Caney, this is the active severe thunderstorm warning that I just mentioned. It's a pretty large polygon, and the storms are just training in the same region. Again, try to bring in your vehicle if you are located in this area. We do have the possibility of some hail in this region as of right now, and then also flash flooding could be an issue also. So that's ongoing as of right now, and then, sorry about that, and then we do have another active severe thunderstorm warning, which does include, that's the polygon. It's kind of hidden right now, but I'm going to take off the lightning tracker. That's located just west of the large yellow polygon, and that one includes, let's zoom in a little closer to see the cities that it includes. All right, Porter Heights, Imperial Oaks Subdivision, Harmony are included in this as well. So the rain is ongoing in this region. Okay, let's talk about future track, about the forecast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in the forecast because you're probably wondering what's going on the rest of the week. If you heard the possibility of some strong to severe storm flooding, that is definitely going to be a concern. So this is today, our severe threat for today, issued by the Storm Prediction Center. So they're giving us kind of a highlight of what's going on across Texas. And as of right now, the majority of the strong to severe storms, if you think it's bad here, our main issue is flooding here. We have a large hail threat, a large tornado threat just northwest of us around the Panhandle. It's not very often we see this red shaded color, and that's what you see out in the Panhandle. For this afternoon, active tornado warnings are definitely a possibility in this area, as they're talking about a cold front pushing through. That cold front is going to be making its way into our area also. So this is fast forwarding to tomorrow. We're under an enhanced risk for some strong to severe storms just north of us. But see the yellow shaded colors? The yellow shaded colors are a category 2 out of 5. But it's a slight risk for severe storms. Keep in mind, on Friday, when we had several active tornado warnings, we were under a slight risk. Okay, so that threat is there, and it's something we'll keep a close eye on for tomorrow. This is associated with the cold front that will be pushing through. Okay, I'm going to fast forward to tomorrow, or this is Thursday, still some strong to severe storms. Our future track, we're taking a look at our HRRR model. This is our best high-resolution model, the best short-term forecast. Okay, the closer we are, the better the forecast is. 7 p.m. as you're getting home, strong storms are still possible. Most of them, again, will be just north of downtown. I think south of downtown will be in the clear. We'll start to have a little bit of a lull overnight tonight. So once these storms move northward, I think we'll get a good break into the overnight hours. Notice some light showers begin to regenerate across the viewing area. This is 3 a.m. overnight. No severe threat overnight tonight. We still could have some light spotty showers. I think the majority of it will be on the lighter side. But keep in mind, any rain that's out there, the ground is already so saturated, so we likely can't hold much at all. So flash flooding may still be an issue. Wouldn't be surprised if the National Weather Service issues a flash flood watch possibly into the afternoon hours. That could be something that occurs by tomorrow. So this is taking us forward to tomorrow morning. I want to point out we have some light showers tomorrow morning around the Houston area, but notice some strong to severe storms. That's just northwest of us. That's a cold front that's going to be pushing through and sparking up the threat for some strong to severe storms. So what I'm going to do is transition to our long-term forecast model. We're going to take a look at the GFS. All right. It's loading right now. The GFS is indicating that this front will be pushing through same time as the HRRR. So good news when we see systems that are agreeing together, our forecast, we have a lot more confidence with the timing of this front. But because of the timing of this front pushing east, we could have some strong to severe storms because daytime heating is occurring as that front is getting closer to our viewing area. The atmosphere has a lot more energy. It's able to become a little bit more unstable as that front continues to push eastward. So that's something we'll keep a really close eye on, and which is why tomorrow's threat is still in the forecast. All right, as we fast forward to rainfall totals, I already mentioned how much rain we have already received. So isolated areas have already received anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. Put an additional on top of what we've already received. Hey, David, what's up? Nice of you to join.
How's it going?
Just kidding. David comes in at about this time, so. He was sleeping. He was taking a nap. He stays up late. How was your nap, David?
Pacing myself, Erica. Pacing myself.
It's going to be a long night, that's for sure. All right, an additional 4 to 5 inches on top of what we've already received. So just keep in mind that even though we already have a flooding threat today, the flooding threat is likely going to stick around, or at least something you should really stay weather aware of as we fast forward into the next couple of days. So David's popping up the 7-day outlook on our graphics here, and like I mentioned, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow, still some storms possible. Thursday into Friday into Saturday. Hey, good news for your Mother's Day plans, though. Mother's Day plans, that rain chance has lessened a little bit. We'll start to get a little bit of a break for Mother's Day. Hopefully your plans don't become a washout as we head closer to Sunday, but again, it's something to keep a close eye on. So just to recap before I let you guys go, 2 active severe thunderstorm warnings north of downtown Houston. If you're in these regions right now, we have an active severe thunderstorm warning until 2:45 p.m. This is this small yellow polygon around the Spring area, and then another one including Roman Forest, that's until 3 p.m. So I'm going to let you guys go. We'll hop on all our platforms and try to answer your guys' questions. Be safe. Turn around, don't drown. Make sure you stay weather aware because it's going to be a little bit of an active afternoon. All right, we'll chat with you soon.